12年前，奈飞拍的第一部美剧《纸牌屋》，它的开篇就说了这么一段话，说人的痛苦分为2种，一种呢会让你变得更强，可是第2种呢则毫无价值，只会徒增折磨。现在印度宣讲团呢正经受着一种痛苦，而这种痛苦恰恰如《纸牌屋》里面说的毫无价值。什么折磨呢？就是印度宣讲团到了科威特之后，竟然有人中暑住院了。我们来看一下，
差点赢出人命来，印度宣讲团成员中暑躺进医院，康复后还要继续赢。几天前，印度中东分团跑到阿联酋一顿吹牛，结果阿联酋只是敷衍的回了句全力支持反恐，连印度名字都没提。碰了一鼻子灰的印度人又转战科威特，结果更搞笑，还没开始吹，队伍里就有人被送进了医院。据今日俄罗斯2T 报道，病倒的是代表团核心成员拉姆纳里亚扎德，他曾是印控克什米尔的首席部长，在团里也算有头有脸的人物。而这次进医院的原因是因为科威特的高温导致中暑。说白了，这人一看就是长期待在空调房里，没吃过印度老百姓的苦。要知道，新德里的夏天平均高温常年逼近45摄氏度，比科威特还狠。刚落地就倒下，明显是娇生惯养，根本扛不住太阳晒。住院期间，他还发帖感谢社会各界的关心，但从现场照片看，社会各界不过是自己人凑数，科威特官方压根没人露面，可见印度团在这也不受欢迎。等他一出院，估计还得继续为莫迪的营学奔波，毕竟后面还有巴林和阿尔及利亚等着。友情提醒一下，那俩地方也挺热，说不定还能再晒倒几个阿三。
当然，除了这种毫无价值的痛苦之外呢，有的时候对自我的认知和定位也是极为重要的。比方前段时间，印度媒体就爆出了2位中国战士在中印边界嘴咬着手榴弹的照片。他想表达的是什么？他想表达的是，你看你们中国军人好像来到我们印度的这个领地了，可是大家看到的是什么呢？首先，那个还是属于中国的领地。另外呢，我们更看到了中国战士英勇无惧的精神。你想想看，这种自我认知和定位都没有办法把握，如何能够让国家发展起来呢？接下来我们让印度的精英告诉大家，到底印度发生了什么。
I love China. China and India are not comparable at all. If you wanted me to move to China and live there, I would very, very happily do so. I get freedom in China. I get conveniences, comfort, and facilities in China. If you wanted me to move to live in India, I will shoot myself. That is how different the two countries are. You should not even be comparing India with China. China is a sane country. China is a rational country. You can have a decent existence in China. You cannot have a decent existence in India. I like to say, David, without any exaggeration, that Indians live lives of cultures. They live and die like. That's what you see. The moment you land in India, things are chaotic. People don't really have a sane, dignified existence in that country. You really have to understand one cultural underpinning of Indian society, and the cultural underpinning is that India has no concept of honor. There's no concept of contracts. There's no concept of friendship. There's no concept of individuality and respect for what you agree with. So your friends and families are your actually biggest enemies. Wow. That is why people hide their gold in the ground without telling their own family members, and they erect huge high walls around their houses, because if you don't, then the neighbor will shift the fence overnight. So you have to understand that this is a country without honor. This is a country where you can trust absolutely no one, and the people closest to you are your biggest enemies.
Yeah. What about the people? What about the Indian people? I mean, I know some people in India that, they are educated, but they have no sort of opportunities for employment, because the government is not creating this. The government is not sort of taking care of infrastructure and so forth. So what happened to the people? Isn't the government supposed there to sort of, Modi in this case, he's been in power over almost 2 decades now, 14 years to be exact. What has he achieved, economically speaking, that we can talk of?
Well, he cannot achieve anything, David. I usually like to say that in an organization of two people in India, there's one person too many. People can't organize in that country. People can't trust each other in that country. And people are completely unskilled. If I need a plumber in San Francisco, I call someone in to do my repair job. If I need a plumber in India, I might need to pay him only a couple of dollars to do my job, but he will create 3 more problems or maybe 5 more new problems for me before he leaves. So I'm better off doing my plumbing job myself in India. And that is what I actually do. So the problem is that Indians are responsible for their status quo. And that is why I always say that Modi is just a symptom of the problem. Modi is not the problem of the country. Neither is Modi the solution of the country's problem. The core problem is Indians are irrational and they don't have the moral fabric. They don't have the honor system. And that is why India will continue to degrade irrespective of which party is in power in that country.
And yet Western
记得点赞关注哦。